There we go. Good morning, everyone. Your Pal Hal here with you on Backchannel. What's going on? Happy Wednesday. They call it Hump Day because Wednesday is dedicated to the camels and the humpback whales. Now, I don't know why I do know why it's called Hump Day. It's the middle of the week. So, how's your hump day, y'all? Hope you're having a wonderful hump day. Hope it has not yet gone completely off the rails. And I hope to make your hump day just that much more delightful. My name is Hal Rudnick. This is the Your Pal Hal Show. Thank you for joining us. Very excited. This is going to be a journey into trending topics, news, pop culture, movies. We're going to be talking about all sorts of stuff, and there's going to be a little bit of comedy along the way. Good times. If you are here hanging out with us, I appreciate it. Shout out to Riyadh, Kobe, coming to us from Alabama. Roll Tide for life, Kobe. Nathan, coming to us from the big old state of Texas. And right here on the Your Pal Hal Show, I would love it if you would participate in the program. That's right. We would love to have you involved in the show. You can do that a couple of different ways. Here's how you go about that. You talk to your smart device. Use the magic word say, and then plop in whatever you want after that. So, yeah, let me know what you're getting up to. Let me know what you're getting after today. You know, are you getting after it? How are you getting after it? What are you doing? What's going on? So, here's how that works. If you want to tell us anything at all about your day, by the way, Kobe said he just saw me. Yeah, I got to chit-chat with your friend and mine, Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis, fabulous news reporter extraordinaire. So if you want to talk to us, go ahead and drop the name of your smart device. Use the magic word say, and then put in whatever you want after that. So smart device, say, I'm working from home. Thanks for keeping me company. Smart device, say, I'm maxing and relaxing. Good to hear from you, Hal. And you can also chit-chat with us on YouTube or go to backchannel.tv. You can communicate with us there and go ahead and leave a review of the Your Pal Hal Show. Let us know what you want more of, what you want less of. Do you want less of me and more of producer Travis? Do you want producer Travis reading esoteric random books if I step away to bring in a character or something? Let us know. Let us know. Do you want more sound effects from producer Travis's cell phone, which he is becoming very good at finding on the fly? Keep us posted on all of that. Speaking of producer Travis, how goes it?
Hello.
What's going on? You are still up in Oregon, getting Oregonian with it?
Yes. I'm in my final hours. I just got my email from Allegiant Air saying that I could check into my flight if I wanted to for tomorrow.
Very nice.
Trip. And time is against me. Time is not on my side.
So, did you take advantage of checking in to your flight?
Not yet. I will. I got that message not but a few moments ago, and I went, oh boy, well, I'll do that later. And I'll probably
somehow, I always end up in boarding group Z.
Oh, the last.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I think Z is going to be the last one. Travis.
I go by numbers usually, so I don't know what this alphabet is about.
Yeah, well, okay, so boarding group 10.
Yeah. I like the idea of letters, though. It really, because if you're in Z, you know you're last. Because on sometimes my flights, it'll say boarding group 5, and I'm like, out of 5? Out of...
Yeah, well, It's usually there's five of them, or like Z is an exaggeration. Yeah, obviously it's usually like boarding groups A through D or A through E, and somehow if it's A through E, I always end up in like F. It's like, okay, anyone in like group A, anyone with an infant or in the armed forces or what have you, anyone in first class passengers or members of the Admirals Club or whatever it is. Okay, members, anyone in business class. Okay, everyone in the anyone in Group D, general seating. Okay, anyone who just feels like getting on the plane. Anyone who just doesn't have a ticket and but was on standby. Great. And now, Hal, boarding group F. You can. I don't know. I don't know if I check in too late or what it is, but that's I never. But I did find a cheat that you can try once in a while.
What's that?
Just go up in a different group, and I've had that work for me before because I was very nervous about having to. I like to travel light. I never want to check a bag, ever. So I was nervous that they'd make me check a bag. Mm-hmm. So because the flight was super full and I heard them, I don't know, maybe I heard some scuttlebutt oh yeah, you might be asked to check a bag. So I go up in group B or C, and sometimes they'll just be scan next, scan next. But then every once in a while, they'll be sir, you're in boarding group Roman numeral 4. So, yeah.
You can't get on the plane until we leave and come back.
Exactly.
But yeah, so I've got some errands left to do here. I've got a few more cables to hook up. I think I have to go get my grandfather an Apple TV and then teach him how to work that. And I just hooked up the headphones. I have just been shoveling stuff has been my mantra for this week. I'm just shoveling stuff. That's what I came here to do. That's what I'm doing, and I'm gonna finish the job.
Listen, the prodigal son has returned. You're helping out. You're making it happen. Very nice, very nice. Travis, any thoughts on my audio here? Did that help out at all?
Bring it out the open. No, it is in fact still, as I put it, kind of jank. I think we may want to, if you want, I can take over for a minute. If you want to kind of come out, come back in, or even restart. I wouldn't be.
Okay. Oh, one moment. I think I got it.
Yeah.
How's that? Does that sound better?
The heavens have opened up. It's the Song of Songs, voice of
voices.
Yes. I've been watching too much.
Apologies to everyone. Oh my goodness. Debbie Butterfield is in the chat. Is this Travis's mom? Amazing.
I finally, I've been begging her. I said, Mom, you gotta come check out the party. And
oh, that's wonderful. Welcome, Debbie Butterfield. Thank you for raising a thoughtful, talented young man. And it is my pleasure to work with Travis. I benefit from his many gifts, skills, and just his overall being. Thank you, Debbie. And by the way, Debbie's a great name. It's my mom's name as well.
I'm burning up. This is too much.
That's wonderful. Yeah, Travis, if you ever want to, we should do a segment where Travis and Hal improvise a song and you can accompany me on the guitar.
Oh, I would love that. I would just absolutely in on that.
Because I love improvising dumb songs.
That is true. And me too. We've never done it together, but we got this whole background of shared experience. We're just not, God, we got to get on this.
Right? Yeah. Kobe apparently enjoys improvising songs as well. By the way, shout out to Stacy in Texas joining the stream. Stacy, always great to have you here hanging out. with your pal Hal. Travis, so you're on a plane tomorrow, and you won't be with us tomorrow. Is that correct?
Nope, this will be my first missed show. I'm going to have a substitute, a wonderful producer by the name of Will. I tried. I called Allegiant. I said, look, can you get me hardwired internet on a plane? And they said, this is Allegiant. You're going to have to push start the thing. We're not even, come on. And I said, sorry.
Yeah, what would Allegiant's slogan be? Allegiant, you're going to have to push start the thing.
Yeah.
Allegiant, you get what you pay for.
Yeah. Allegiant, good luck.
Allegiant, we make JetBlue look good.
Allegiant, we spent all our money sponsoring that stadium in Las Vegas. For the love of God, please get on a plane. We're broke. We're broke.
Wait, is that who sponsors the Raiders' new stadium, the Las Vegas Raiders?
That is Allegiant Stadium, also colloquially known as the Death Star.
The Death Star, very nice, very nice. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Travis, safe travels. You will be missed tomorrow. Debbie Butterfield, thank you for being here. Everybody, let's shift gears and go fearlessly into the Twitterverse, the Twitter sphere. Trending topics.
Trending topics on the Twitterverse. We are improvising songs, but this time because I didn't have Twitter pulled up before, because I was busy trying to find something.
That's okay. That's okay. We only do this as the first segment every day, Travis.
Yep.
It's only been our daily ritual for a couple of months now.
First thing we do, and that's okay. Look, on Friday, I'm gonna be back home. I'm gonna have both my monitors. It's gonna be smooth as silk. Anyway.
Oh yeah, no doubt, my dude. All right, so the Sag Award nominees have been announced. The Screen Actors Guild, of which I am a member. Thank you very much. Don't worry about it. So the SAG Awards are out there. There's Kristen Stewart looking her most lady die. And that's her in the movie Spencer. And nominated or snubbed inside the biggest shocks of the SAG Awards. The nominees for the 2022 SAG Awards were announced on Wednesday morning. Naturally included a number of surprises. Vanity Fair's experts parse through the biggest. Let's click on this. Let's scroll through this little stream. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you want to click on that Vanity Fair article? Let's see what the folks over at Vanity Fair have to say about Screen Actors Guild Awards. So this is, I give some credence, to the Screen Actors Guild Awards because these are actors weighing in on actors, So that's interesting, that point of view. So it has a little bit more resonance than, say, the People's Choice Awards, where it's like, oh, Actor of the Year, Best Performance, Vin Diesel, Fast 9. Listen, I enjoy the concept of family, but Vin Diesel should not be winning Best Actor for anything in this plane of existence that we live on.
We've got that on record. That's on record. The Your How Pal show thinks that Vin Diesel should not be winning Best anything.
No.
Wow. All right. Cool. I'm gonna put that down on the record.
Vin Diesel. He's a delightful he's a caricature of himself.
That's true.
Inherently funny. So, yeah. I mean, what superlative would you award Vin Diesel with?
Wow. That's a really good question. Yeah, I got nothing yet. I'll get back to you.
Best EDM song by an action actor?
Well, then we have to stack that against Jeremy Renner's music backlog. And that's, as much as I don't want to really hear either of it, I would say best Instagram, maybe. Best
Instagram. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's because I really, really like how, how much every post looks like a Vin Diesel fan page photoshopped a picture of Vin Diesel. But it's just him. It's just him. He did it.
Right. By the way, Travis, Stacy wishes you safe travels. And I believe Stacy is hanging out with our friend Tracy as well today. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Let's take a look at what is happening in regards to the Screen Actors Guild Awards. Okay, outstanding performance by a cast in a motion picture. You have a couple of interesting choices here. So, Belfast, Coda, which stands for Children of Deaf Adults, Don't Look Up, the star-studded Adam McKay movie you can watch on Netflix, House of Gucci, and King Richard. I think the most interesting thing, a lot of people, so this is like the best performance by the entire cast. Now, I think a couple of missing films here, Power of the Dog and The Lost Daughter were wonderful, and there were so many standouts in each of those films. And then House of Gucci, House of Gucci has been somewhat maligned because of some of the weird, poor performances. Like, all I hear about, I haven't seen it yet, but I keep hearing that Jared Leto, his performance is comical. His turn in House of Gucci is comical. So, like, everyone else is trying to do a halfway decent Italian accent, and then in comes Jared Leto, and he's like, "Hey, it's me, Mario." So, okay, there you go. Performance by a male actor in a leading role. We're going through the SAG, the Screen Actors Guild Awards. Javier Bardem and Being the Ricardos. Also hearing mixed things about. Benedict Cumberbatch, strong. Andrew Garfield, Tick, Tick, Boom, heard very good things. Will Smith, strong. Denzel Washington, Tragedy of Macbeth. I mean, here's a Your Pal Hal hot take. Denzel Washington, good at acting. So you can write that one down. You can take that to the bank. That Denzel, very good at acting. I want to see the Tragedy of Macbeth, directed by Joel Cohen, and starring Denzel Washington and Frances McDormand, obviously, from a halfway decent writer named Shakespeare. There you go. Outstanding performance by a female actor in a leading role. Jessica Chastain, The Eyes of Tammy Faye. Olivia Colman, The Lost Daughter. So good. Lady Gaga, House of Gucci. Jennifer Hudson, Respect. Nicole Kidman, Being the Ricardos. Now, I've been seeing a lot of backlash about the Being the Ricardos this morning. From people being like, yeah, not feeling it, or Nicole Kidman was not quite the right choice here. So yeah, I think I need to see it just out of extreme curiosity. Outstanding performance by a male actor in a supporting role. Ben Affleck, The Tender Bar. That's a movie directed by George Clooney. I'm hearing really good things about Ben Affleck and that. Bradley Cooper, Licorice Pizza. He was good. It was a small, interesting role. I liked him. Tony Kotzer in Coda. Sorry, Troy. Jared Leto, House of Gucci. That's the performance I was talking about. This is fascinating to me. Now I'm just so curious because I've heard just oh yeah, it's weird. So his performance, interesting, very interesting. And then Cody Smith-McPhee, I would say he is the front runner here. He is excellent in Power of the Dog. It's just be on the lookout for this kid, because this performance, it's bam, how do you like me now? I'm here to play. I'm an actor that should be cast in movies because I do good at acting and I can do a believable, compelling performance. That's what that says. Outstanding performance by a female actor in a supporting role. Catriona Balfe in Belfast. Don't know her. Belfast. It's the autobiographical story from director, writer Kenneth Branagh, growing up in Ireland in the 1960s. Cate Blanchett, love Cate Blanchett. She is a queen that walks among us. Nightmare Alley. Ariana DeBose in West Side Story. Kirsten Dunst, Power of the Dog. Ruth Negga in Passing, which you can see on Netflix, about two women of color who are able to pass as white in the 1920s during a very racist period. So there are your supporting female actors in a supporting role. Hey, Travis, can you come in for a sec?
Yes.
Let me ask you a question. So it's female actor in a supporting role, and yeah, we don't call a senator a senatress. We don't call a doctor a doctress. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So, what do you think? Do you have any thoughts on the term actor versus actress here?
I mean, not a whole lot of them. It seems like over the past maybe 5 or 6 years, it just makes more sense, and people who, women who have been referred to as actresses have asked to be, no, just call me an actor. Let's just use the singular gender neutral. So let's make it a gender neutral term. That's fine. Mm-hmm. That sounds good. It makes it easy.
Right.
And plus, it's one of those things where when you say it, you go, well, I feel good about myself for saying that a little bit. And that's fun.
Yeah. I think we should use the term thespian.
Only thespians?
Only thespian.
That
there was never a female version of thespian. It should only be thespian. The days when a thespian would trod the boards in the hardwood boards of a stage.
My grandfather only refers to actors as thespians and in that kind of accent. It's great.
Wow.
It's fantastic.
I like this guy more and more every time you talk about him. Very nice. Very nice. Next up, I can't see outstanding performance by a pet in a... Oh, no, okay. Oh, outstanding performance by an ensemble. Yes, Dunstan checks in 3, Airbud 7. Outstanding performance by an ensemble in a drama series. We're talking about television programs. The Handmaid's Tale. The Handmaid's Tale on Hulu. The Morning Show on Apple TV. Squid Game, the most watched show in the history of Netflix. Mm-hmm. Success. That's what my wife and I say. We say, we're going to watch a little Succession. I say give it to Succession already. Yellowstone, which I always hear good stuff about. I need to watch. I need to get into the stone.
Isn't that on Paramount Plus though? That's a Paramount Plus property.
It's a Paramount joint.
Which that's good luck.
Yeah, not everyone has that, but I think it's also available. Oh, so if you have cable and you have the Paramount Network, or Paramount Plus, and not as easy to find as Squid Game. Everybody has Netflix.
Yes, indeed.
Outstanding performance by a male actor in a drama series. Brian Cox, Succession. Logan Roy. Billy Crudup, The Morning Show. Kieran Culkin, Succession. Lee Jung-jae, Squid Game. Jeremy Strong, Succession. So, if that doesn't tell you that Succession should probably win this, best performance by a cast, best ensemble in a drama series. Come on. Outstanding performance by a female actor, a lady thespian. The lady thespians include Jennifer Aniston, The Morning Show, Jung Hyun, Squid Game, Elizabeth Moss, Handmaid's Tale, Sarah Snook, Success, Reese Witherspoon, The Morning Show. There you go. So The Morning Show comes to play as well. The Morning Show showing up. They're showing up. Will they show out? All right, let's see. Outstanding performance by an ensemble in a comedy series. You have the great which is on Hulu with Elle Fanning, Nicholas Hoult. I enjoy that show. I haven't seen all of it. Hacks, very, very enjoyable. Gene Smart plays the comedian in Vegas. You can find that on HBO Max. Kaminsky Method, Michael Douglas, Only Murders in the Building. Solid ensemble there. Steve Martin, Martin Short, Selena Gomez doing a nice job. Ted Lasso. The people love Ted Lasso. Kobe said that he'll be away tomorrow. Kobe, we will miss you. Stacy. Stacy got a new cell phone. Very exciting. And Stacy, I don't know if you want. Is it an iPhone? Is it a Samsung? I'm a Samsung guy, but I do get a little iPhone FOMO. Like I'm like, oh man, am I missing out? Am I missing out on the wonders of the iPhone? Samsung Galaxy 12, nice, Stacy. You and I are like phone buddies. I have the same. I think I have a Samsung Galaxy 10. So you're killing it, Stacy. Awesome phone. Congrats. All right, back to. Oh yes, Travis.
I was gonna say, first off, the only thing you're missing is being drugged into a lot of group chats, and that's more of a pain than you might think. And second, a word in from my mom. I don't know why she sent this to me directly, but
yes.
Instead of making a comment, she says, Hal is funny and keeps my interest. Definitely a thumbs up.
Oh, so nice.
Yeah.
Debbie Butterfield, thank you. My mom will appreciate that. Thank you, Debbie. Next up, outstanding performance by a male actor in a comedy series. Michael Douglas, The Kaminsky Method. Brett Goldstein, Ted Lasso. Steve Martin, Only Murders in the Building. Martin Short, Only Murders in the Building. Jason Sudeikis, Ted Lasso. There you go. I would nominate Will Forte for MacGruber, but that's just me. It's too good. It's too good. MacGruber is a little hard to find though. It's on Peacock. You have to have that Peacock Plus or that next level Peacock membership. Okay, outstanding performance by a female actor in a comedy series. Elle Fanning, The Great. Sandra Oh, The Chair. I really enjoyed The Chair, about a professor at a fictional Ivy League college and the trials and tribulations of running a department. Gene Smart in Hacks, so good. Juno Temple, Ted Lasso. Hannah Waddington, Ted Lasso. The people love Ted Lasso. They've spoken. Outstanding performance by a male actor in a television movie or limited series. Murray Bartlett in White Lotus. White Lotus was dope as hell. So good. So good. Oscar Isaac, Scenes from a Marriage. That was, it was so just, so much emotion, power. It was wrought with emotion. So much. Oscar Isaac and Scenes from a Marriage. All the feels. Michael Keaton in Dope Sick. Ewan McGregor in Halston. Evan Peters, Mayor of Easttown. Oh, this is kind of stacked. This is, I could go with Evan Peters. I think I could see anyone nominated here getting this. This is like really strong performances throughout in this category. Outstanding performance by a female actor in a television movie or limited series. Jennifer Coolidge, The White Lotus, so good. Jennifer Coolidge, so funny. You remember, I think she was Stifler's mom in American Pie. In White Lotus, just a force, a comedic force. Cynthia Erivo, Genius Aretha. Margaret Qualley in Maid. Gene Smart Mayor of Easttown. Kate Winslet, Mayor of Easttown. Oh, Kate Winslet's so good in Mayor of Easttown as well. No supporting role here because I'd call Kate Winslet was like in like every scene practically. Jean Smart was a supporting character. So, outstanding performance by a stunt ensemble. Oh, all right. Who's doing the stunts? Black Widow, Dune, Matrix Resurrections, No Time to Die, Shang-Chi, Legend of the Ten Rings. Off the top of my head, I might go Shang-Chi. I still haven't seen Black Widow. I've seen all the other ones. The Matrix was a little bit disappointing. I've seen some memes out there where, like, in the old Matrix movies, Keanu Reeves' action choreography was like, yeah, just like off the charts. And then in the new Matrix movies, Keanu Reeves is like, I'm not feeling the stunts quite as much. So he just used this new power he had where it's like, whoosh, and people would just be blown out of the way like a giant like gust of wind, or like he was just harnessing energy rather than getting super like into the martial arts and down in the nitty-gritty of it. So yeah, it's a little bit of a toss-up. I like Shang-Chi though. Outstanding performance by a stunt ensemble in a comedy or drama series. Cobra Kai. Oh yeah, got a lot of karate moves. Falcon Winter Soldier, definitely. Loki, okay. Mayor of Easttown, and Squid Game. Oh, Squid Game. I mean, Squid Game had so much just like grisly stuff happening over the course of the show that might be the one. Again, a little bit of a toss-up, By the way, thanks again for hanging out with us. I am your pal Hal, a.k.a. Hal Rudnick, here on Backchannel. It is 11:34 here in Los Angeles, the home office on the West Coast. And it is 2:34 on the East Coast, 1:34 in Omaha, Nebraska. And I want to thank everybody for spending a little bit of time with your pal Hal. I'll be with you up until 4 p.m. on the East Coast, 3 p.m. in Omaha, Nebraska, 1 p.m. on the West Coast. So thank you for being a part of the fun and hanging out with us. All right, Travis, let's see. And any other nominees here in the Screen Actors Guild Awards? Do we hit it? There you go. Thank you, Katie Rich, for Vanity Fair culling those nominees for us. And the Screen Actors Guild Awards, those will be coming up. Another kind of precursor to the big show in, February, the Oscars. And also in the world of trending topics. So the Britney Spears saga. Britney Spears, her conservatorship was ended, thankfully. We're very free Britney. We're very pro freeing Britney here. So apparently Jamie Lynn Spears, her sister, has done kind of a tell-all interview, and people are a little, I wouldn't say up in arms, but there's some interesting opinions here, because Jamie Lynn doing an interview before Britney was able to do an interview. So Britney has openly said she wants to see her entire family in jail for the atrocities they've committed against her, including Jamie Lynn. Giving an abuser like this any sort of platform to peddle a book is not the move, Good Morning America. So, yeah, Good Morning America getting a little bit of flack here from Simon Curtis on Twitter. So Jamie Lynn Spears speaks out in her first TV interview on her personal memoir, Things I should have said. Things I should have said. What will she reveal? Don't miss the interview Wednesday, only on GMA. So let's see what are some reactions to this. So yeah, people are. Seems like people are not feeling it as far as.
Not on her side. Altogether, not on Jamie Lynn's side.
Yeah, not on her side. Taking advantage. Exploiting her sister for her own gain, apparently. Jamie Lynn Spears. So yeah, I don't know a ton about about her role in this whole situation. Very unfortunate that that Britney, under that conservatorship for so many years. But yeah, the interview is out there. The book is out there. Yeah, do we are we is the official stance of the Your Pal Hal show might be boycott something. Travis.
Boycott anything at all. I found some more.
Just boycott a thing. I mean, like whenever there's some kind of like weird subject that pops up, but just like in protest, boycott something. It doesn't have to necessarily be that, but just a general. It's a Your Pal Hal general boycott.
I found some more context for this whole mess.
Jamie Lynn Spears, I had to separate myself from my family, but I love and support Britney. Since June, Britney's fans have attacked Jamie Lynn online, accusing her of not supporting her sister during the conservatorship. She's even gotten death threats. Oh, boy. So, yeah, apparently, maybe she could have done more. And is that what the title of the book refers to? Things I should have said? Like, should she have said, hey, Dad, let's leave Britney alone? Since June, Britney, 40, first spoke out in court against her long-held conservatorship, which was terminated by a judge in November after 13 years. Fans of the superstar have attacked Jamie Lynn online, accusing her of not supporting Britney during the conservatorship, even though she's gotten death threats. Last week, Britney unfollowed Jamie Lynn on Instagram. Uh-oh. Jamie Lynn still follows her sister. All right, so there you have it. The little bit of trouble between those two. A little bit of trouble between those two, between Jamie Lynn and Britney. Also trending, Batman. We enjoy Batman. He stops by the show sometimes, but in this news, the new Batman movie from director Matt Reeves, coming later this year, it's been given a PG-13 rating. And I think some people were expecting it to potentially have an R rating because of the violence, as the gritty tone that it looked like it was having, because it looked like a lot of people were saying Batman looks like a David Fincher film. And David Fincher makes films like Girl with the Dragon Tattoo or Seven. And these are very dark, gritty explorations. So that's an interesting take. Yeah, gets the headline here in Forbes, The Batman gets same Motion Picture Association rating as Batman Returns. And Batman Returns, the movie from the early 90s with Batman and Catwoman and the Penguin. So let's take a read at this first paragraph here. I guess this means Matt Reeves' The Batman is more or less complete. The film has earned a PG-13 from the Motion Picture Association for strong, violent, and disturbing content, drug content, strong language, and suggestive material. The suggestive material implies that there may be some heavy petting, oh my goodness, between Robert Pattinson's Batman and Zoe Kravitz's Catwoman, but otherwise, this is par for the course. This was never going to be an R-rated movie, especially after Birds of Prey and the Suicide Squad flamed out. Gotcha. So that's very telling. So the same studio, Warner Brothers and DC, they ventured into this territory, R-rated superhero movies. Now, that being said, there have been some R-rated superhero movies that have done gangbusters box office, huge box office. I'm talking about Deadpool. I'm talking about Deadpool 2. Travis, what am I missing out? Any other R-rated superhero movies?
Did they reference the Suicide Squads?
Yes.
Yeah.
They reference Suicide Squad and Birds of Prey. So the Suicide Squad's not as successful. So that is what probably gave Warner Brothers and the makers of the film caution as to make sure it did not get that R rating, because get that R rating, you lose all the box office from the kids, from the kiddos. Can't take the family, can't take the kiddos, can't take the kiddos. I mean, you can. You got to be accompanied by an adult. Travis, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Do you remember what was the first R-rated movie you ever saw?
Oh God. If only my mom were here. I don't recall. That's a great question. Probably something I saw on accident with like my older half brother at like a family's house. I couldn't remember it by name. Do you?
I remember when I was a very young child, my father took me to see this movie in the early 1980s called Atlantic City with a young Susan Sarandon and Burt Lancaster. I think that was R. I think that was an R.
Thinking back, the first one I can remember seeing, my mom and my dad had gone to a Chris Isaak concert, and I was hanging out with a friend of mine who lived in the same apartment complex I did, and we watched the South Park Bigger, Longer, Uncut.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, that was a good one. I really like that South Park movie. All right. So, the Batman, R-rated. PG-13. So, Travis, I guess we're not going to have full frontal Batman.
I, for one, am pleased. That's...
And I guess Batman is not going to be saying MF this, MF that, you MF.
Correct. It's not going to be like that Detective Crashmore sketch from I Think You Should Leave Season 2.
Right?
Yeah.
And I guess Batman is not going to rip someone's brain out of their head and eat it like a loaf of bread.
Yeah, no, we can take that off the bingo card.
Okay.
Take all these things and more off the bingo card.
Noted. Oh, okay, there we go. I was out of focus for a second. And also trending in the Twitter sphere. Oh, Travis.
Yeah.
May I apologize to you?
Of course. About time. Sorry, what?
I want to apologize to Travis and our entire audience for waiting this long into the show to wish you a happy National Pharmacist's Day.
It's all right. Happy National Pharmacist Day to you too.
Thank you, Travis. So, we've talked about this before. There are days dedicated to everyone, including pharmacists. Thank you for counting those pills. Thank you for weighing those medicines and reading the doctor's handwriting. And oh, there you go. What is that? Walgreens. National Pharmacist Day on January 12th annually recognizes and honors all pharmacists across the nation. The role of pharmacists has shifted over the years, where once they served as the classical lick, stick, pour dispensary. What is it? What lick? I don't even. What does that mean?
Label
lick,
maybe?
stick, pour. That sounds like it should be like a like lick, stick, pour. Yeah, that honestly sounds like it should be like a rap song or something, or like about like, you know, my neck, my back, or like Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion's WAP. Lick, stick, pour. Oh, jeez. Lick, stick, pour. Na 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 na. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah.
As I'm scrolling through this definition of pharmacists that is on this nationaldaycalendar.com, how to observe National Pharmacist Day.
Okay.
Which just says,
Tell
anyone who has required the services of a pharmacist, take time to thank them today. Give them a shout out. Whether they work in a facility or local pharmacy, they will appreciate the good word. If you're considering a career, learn more about pharmacy. Use hashtag National Pharmacist Day to post on social media. And then under National Pharmacist Day history, while we were unable to find the exact creator of this observance, it is indicated that it is likely an association of pharmaceutical groups that are the founders.
Aha. So don't break your own arm patting yourself on the back.
Pharmacists.
Pharmacists. Interest. If you're celebrating National Pharmacist Day, wishing you and yours a safe and happy. Travis, what do you think? Should I maybe go buy a box of donuts and bring it over to my local my regular pharmacy, and as a thank you?
Couldn't hurt. Yes.
Interest or
yes.
flowers.
Yes. Maybe Yeah, that's hard to say. Flowers. It feels weird to give a medical professional donuts. I mean, they're people. You know, people love donuts, but that feels just like a little, not counterintuitive, but I guess I don't know. I think you're good either way.
Order them a pizza.
It'd be funny to do that and give it to them and just really sincerely say thank you, but no context as to why, in case they have no idea it's National Pharmacist Day.
Should we call a pharmacy right now, live on the air, to wish them happy National Pharmacist Day?
That sounds like the only course of action at this point.
Travis, I'm going to do that right now.
All right.
Okay.
Do you have a pharmacy on speed? Like, do you have a pharmacy du jour?
Okay, let's see.
Oh, we're just gonna cold call a pharmacy. That's great.
No, I have a regular pharmacy.
Well, you're about to not have one, maybe.
Okay. All right, here we go. All right. CVS. Or, you know what? Yeah, I should call a different pharmacy that's not mine, just in case I get in trouble, right?
Not in trouble. Depends what you're saying. Either do it.
I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything bad.
Yeah. Then call your.
Okay, I'm just going to call Rite Aid here. Okay.
Yeah. There we go.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Hello, you've reached your Rite Aid Pharmacy at 7900 West Sunset Boulevard.
Oprima 2 para escuchar este mensaje en español. Чтобы услышать это сообщение на русском языке, нажмите клавишу 3.
That's for our Cyrillic speakers.
Oh.
Your Rite Aid store is open 24 hours. Your Rite Aid Pharmacy is open from 7 a.m.
Again, we're calling a pharmacy to wish them
Protect yourself with a flu shot at
Happy
Rite
National
Aid.
Pharmacist
Flu
Day.
shots are free with most insurances and are available to those 3 years of age and older. Schedule an appointment at riteaid.com. If you are calling with a COVID-related question, press 7. If you're calling to refill a prescription and know your prescription number, press 1.
No.
If you would like to verify that your refill is ready, press 2. If you would like to speak to someone in the pharmacy, press 3.
Yes.
If you are calling from a... Please hold while I transfer your call.
This is
All right. It is National Pharmacist Day. Here we go, Travis.
All right.
It's ringing. We are not sponsored by Rite Aid. Maybe they're taking a break because it's their day.
Gone fishing.
Doing whatever they want.
Yeah.
We are.
Para pharmacy, please hold.
Yes. But by the way, we are interrupting pharmacists in the middle of a pandemic.
Yeah. But I mean,
But- but
Yeah.
for a good cause here. Hello? Is there hold music?
There was.
Hello?
Oh. I think I hear hold music. This is
Okay.
riveting. This is riveting television.
I just want to spread the good cheer here. Okay. Holding.
When was the last time you had to go to the pharmacy? Do you have like a rapport with your pharmacy?
I did because and there was a stretch there when I was picking up medication for my dog at the pharmacy very regularly, and then I go for myself every once in a while. So there was a pharmacist who I was on very friendly terms. I don't think she knew my name, but she was like, "Oh yeah, I remember you with the dog," and I'm like, "Yeah."
Mm-hmm.
Hello? Let's see. Am I still even on hold? Okay. Yeah, still holding. All right, it's been a good couple minutes here. We're probably interrupting people from getting their booster shots.
The pharmacy?
Yes, hello?
Hello, can I help you?
Yes, I was just calling to wish you a happy National Pharmacist Day.
Thank you so much. Is it today?
Yes, it is today.
Oh, we didn't even know.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I just want to let you know that I appreciate what you do, especially during a pandemic. And as someone,
Thank you so much.
yes, as someone who's gone to a pharmacist many times in their life for their medicine, and we depend on you. So thank you for being there, and thank
What
you.
is your name, sir?
Oh, my name is Hal.
Okay. Thank you so much for recognizing that.
I appreciate you, and thank you for taking care of us during a pandemic as well.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay, bye-bye now.
Means a lot to us. Bye.
Thank you.
That was absolutely worth it. That was the most wholesome thing I've heard in weeks.
Oh, yeah. I just wanted to, that, you know what? That was nice. She appreciated it. She didn't even realize that it was her
Yeah,
day.
exactly.
Right? So, you know what? Kiss your local pharmacist, y'all.
Yeah, everybody
Give
go
'em-
call their pharmacy right now.
Go call your pharmacy or walk into your pharmacy and give your pharmacist a good old smooch. Yeah? Do we encourage that, Travis?
Maybe I'd say ask first. Be like, hey, would it be all right if I gave you a smooch? And not gonna lie, you might get a no. And if you
might get that door slammed right in your face.
Yep.
Yeah, it ain't like the old days. Travis, did you know at like county fairs and so on, they used to have kissing booths?
I've seen that in movies and things referenced as like a bit that kids would do it on carnival midways and things like that.
Right.
Yeah, I've never seen one in the wild. No real life kissing booths.
That's such a weird, antiquated, like.
Yeah. Especially recently. We're not doing any of that.
Yeah, no, Kobe said you might be slapped. Yeah, with good reason, Kobe. But that was real nice. That was a real nice moment. We got to talk to a local pharmacist and wish them a happy National Pharmacist Day at 11:57 here on the West Coast in the home office of your Pal Hal. Travis, let's just take a look at that hashtag real quick. I just want to see if there's any goofy posts about pharmacies, pharmacists, wishing pharmacists well.
Let me pull that back up real quick. Let's see here.
I mean, where does National Pharmacist Day rank on your hierarchy of holidays, Travis?
First, number one now.
Good. Great. Happy National Pharmacy Day from Saul Goodman of Breaking Bad. There's Walter White ready to cook behind the counter there. Very nice. Happy National Pharmacist Day. This pandemic has truly shown how vital pharmacists are. Yes, that was part of my thank you. Neomed, I guess that's where people from the Matrix go to get medicine. Neomed.
Yeah. That's it. That's it.
Yeah, if you're stuck in the Matrix and you need some cough syrup. Happy National Pharmacist Day to our pharmacist friends near and far. Thank you for making a difference in your communities inside of this simulation that we all live in. We're in the Matrix. Red pill it. Oh, if you need your blue pills or your red pills, you need Neomed. There you go. Boom. Stuck the landing there. I hereby declare National Pharmacist Pajama Day. Books are mandatory. Margaritas are optional, but highly recommended. Okay.
What an insane combination. Okay, if you're a pharmacist, here's what you got to do. First off, put on your pajamas. Second, you need a book. You cannot not have a book. Third, margaritas. You want to have them, but if you don't, you can get by.
Yeah, that's a random combo of things.
Love it.
A massive happy National Pharmacist Day to all the pharmacists. This is from MedPharm Ireland. To all the pharmacists out there, National Pharmacist Day on January 12th annually recognizes and honors all pharmacists across the nation. Oh, I guess this is everywhere because this is in Ireland.
Yeah, it says national. This must really be a worldwide thing.
It's National Pharmacist Day as... Is this couldn't be only in Ireland, is it?
No. Hold on. North Cambridge, Dumfries in the region of Waterloo? Ooh, boy.
Oh, or is this only in like Great Britain?
No, there you go. Here we go. It's National Pharmacist Day in the U.S., but hey, there we go.
Oh, okay, good. Whew, that was a close call. I'd have to call the pharmacy back and rescind my National Pharmacist Day.
Hey, yeah, sorry to bug you again, but gonna need to take that back. You're not in Ireland.
Yeah, you're not. You know what? No, sorry.
Better luck next time.
No to you. No to you. Thank you for all you do, National Pharmacists. There you go. National Pharmacist Day. Pharmacists, they put up with a lot of crap, especially right now when people, like, listen, when I went in last month to get my my booster shot, there were a lot of people bugging these pharmacists. Like, there was a line, there was people there, like, just constantly asking. The pharmacists were, like, doing a lot of this, like, just please 1 second. It's tough, overwhelmed. And especially, we're in a pandemic, obviously. where there's a communicable disease that spreads from person to person, and all the sick people are lining up at your desk. I salute you, pharmacists everywhere. It is noon 02 on the West Coast. It is 3:02 on the East Coast, going up till 1 o'clock on the West Coast, going up till 4 o'clock on the East Coast, right here, your Pal Hal on Backchannel. I would love it for you to communicate with us. Get into the chat. Be a part of the chat. Don't stop chatting, okay? Talk to your smart device. Address your smart device. Use the magic word say, and then put in anything after that. Smart device, say, I love my pharmacist. Smart device, say, I don't like my pharmacist because my pharmacist won't give me free illicit medications. Or, don't stop believing, says Kobe. Or go to YouTube, if you're watching us on YouTube, and chat with us there. And you can also go to backchannel.tv, backchannel.tv, and talk to us there, leave us a review, all that good stuff. Additionally, you're going to want to stick around and hang out with Backchannel all day long. We've got at least 12 hours of programming for you. We've got a lot of fun new shows, and especially stick around when I'm done so you can cruise on the drive with Mario Smith. Mario Smith, I've watched a good deal of his show. Smart, funny, really good discourse from Mario Smith. So you're going to want to stick around and enjoy that show as well. And at now 12:04, every show we do a little bit of a Twitter deep dive into either an account or trending hashtag, and there's something we've enjoyed exploring the Twitter accounts that belong to some corporations, that belong to some restaurants, and today we've got something really, really fun. Like, this is right up our alley. Wendy's, oh yeah, you know, Wendy's, the home of the square burgers and such. They got a baked potato if you want it. You got a Frosty. You got a cute red-headed pigtailed mascot. Well, Wendy's has been roasting people today, and that is some of the content that your Pal Hal is looking for when a brand is trying to get their joke on. Ooh, that speaks to me. So it's National Roast Day. Not only is it National Pharmacist Day, bam, bam, it's National Roast Day. So don't forget to roast your pharmacist. No, that would be mean. So let's go to Wendy's is roasting people. So it's National Roast Day. Drop the roast me below. Oh, and don't forget to get the free medium fries with purchase in the app. Got to do something with all this salt. Ooh, I like your flavor, Wendy's. By the way, we are in no way, shape, or form sponsored by Wendy's or Rite Aid or pharmacists. So if any pharmacy or Wendy's would like to sponsor the Your Pal Hal show, don't forget, I will sing your praises. I will, the love for your product will effusively flow from my very heart. And the dark, bitter animosity that I will exude towards your rivals, towards any competitors, it will be harsh and swift. I will go scorched. So Wendy's, you do not want to hear what I'm going to say about Jack in the Box, Arby's, Papa John's, any other fast food establishment. They don't hold a candle. I will tear them up. I will go ham. I will wreck shop, figuratively. in speaking about them in order to celebrate you if you choose to be a sponsor on the Your Pal Hal Show. That was Your Pal Hal begs for a sponsor. All right, let's check out this hashtag. Roast me, Wendy's. Woo! National Roast Day. All right, let's check it out. Free medium fries? What are you, the New York Giants? Okay, and then Wendy says, the difference is you don't have to watch a QB sneak on 3rd and 9 while enjoying our tweets. There you go. Ooh, roasted. Just roasted the New York Giants, who are terrible, and just fired their coach and did not make the playoffs for, what, I'm guessing like the 8th year in a row. Oh, Xbox saying, let's do this. Want to co-op this new Halo campaign? Okay, and then is there a reply to that? So is that like...
What's
Travis.
really funny about that is
okay.
Halo, a long-standing, very popular multiplayer game, especially when you and a buddy do cooperative mode on the campaign, which I have a roommate with which that's all we did for like 3 months was play through all the Halos, just the two of us. You cannot co-op the campaign of the new Halo game. It's something they're going to introduce later as a patch.
Oh, got it. Thank you, Travis, for interpreting. Travis, do you speak video game?
Ooh, a little
bit. You just did. You just translate. The answer, yes, that was a yes and right there. Travis, you just literally did translated video game for us.
I just, look, I speak, you're being too humble. Conversational video game.
Very good, very good. Like you know your way around.
Yeah, I've been in the native lands, and I do not understand the culture as deep as some, but I can find my way to the bathroom.
Travis, one more question.
Yes.
What is it? Can you translate the following? Mm-hmm. AAB left right. AAB left right.
Is that half of the Konami Code?
I don't know. I was just throwing a random, like a random video game move to you. All right.
Yeah, I think it's Morse code. I'm sorry. See,
no. It was like literally just like random. Oh, this is like a cheat code or a move, and like I expected you to be like, oh, that's punch kick punch or something like that.
That's funny. I
don't even know what I was asking for.
That is the all-time classic called the Konami Code, and Konami video games that were for the original Nintendo. If you typed in,
yes,
up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A, select, start,
right,
unlock cheat codes that would help you win the game. And it's become such a fixture in video game culture that often small game developers will make that do something dumb if you put it in. Very nice, very nice. Thank you, Travis. You're welcome. You're fairly fluent in video games. AEW, the wrestling league, All Elite Wrestling. It's the MJF's favorite day of the year, National Roast Day. There he is in his Burberry scarf. This is how explosive your tweets are, and. Yeah, not super explosive, just like a little shower of sparks. Boom, roasted. Do your worst, Burger Slinger, says Evan Flugart. These Squidward cosplays are getting super realistic. Ouch! Saying this guy looks like Squidward. Ouchie, yeah. He does have a skinny Squidward neck. I will say. Oh, the Kansas City Royals baseball team, roast us, Wendy's. Thinking about making you wait 30 years just to be petty. Wow. So it was 30 years. That was good. 1985 to 2015 between World Championships for the Kansas City Royals. Well played. Well played. Roast me. Don't worry. We won't leave you hanging like your head coach did. Wow. Holly Gutierrez in the house says, okay, Hal, I thank the pharmacists I work with and got positive results, but no illicit drugs. Damn, Holly.
So close, so close. I guess you're going to have to go back to the guy who hangs out in the park to get your perks and Xannies. You know what? I'm glad. You know what? I'm glad, Holly. You know what? Maybe for the best. Happy National Pharmacist Day, Holly. Okay, Fearless Records says, show us what you got if you haven't run out of roasts for Fearless. Aren't you running out of bands that sound like MGK? Ooh!
In reference to Machine Gun Kelly, which is...
Yes.
There is not to use this term lightly, but there has been a rash of traditionally hardcore and punk labels like Fearless and Epitaph signing these basically these emo rappers and these rappers that eventually make their way over to pop punk, and that's pretty bad. That's woof. Yeah,
very nice. Ruthless Wendy's. Whoa. Holly is saying it's also National Kiss a Ginger Day, and my wife is a ginger, so I'll have to give her a little smooch. That is added to the agenda. Funko, the home of Funko Pop dolls. Roast me. You can do better than last year's. The soulless black eyes of my childhood stare back at me, their shiny reflection showing the lost years as I cry into my official Star Wars 1977 comforter. The soulless black eyes do not join in my tears. I am so alone. Wow. Took it to a dark, soulful place. The soulless black eyes of the Funko Pop doll. That's pretty good. Yes, kiss a ginger. Thank you, Holly. Kobe says, what about McDonald's? I wonder if McDonald's would chime in here to... I don't know if... You know what? I think it'd be a lot asking for McDonald's to participate in Wendy's. But they should, though. Roast us, Aflac. Ooh! And look at that duck! Ready to eat. Wendy's. Serving up jokes. Oh! So Holly's saying, is that how Wendy's got involved? Was that through McDonald's, by roasting McDonald's? Maybe. Oh, Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box is in on it. So I love this. I love, because, yeah, they're enemies in the same field here, but now Jack in the Box asking Wendy's to roast them. Jack in the Box, I'm unroastable. Try me. Somehow not the worst clown-based fast food restaurant. Oh! Because we're talking about Ronald McDonald. Oh, kissing a ginger for Wendy's. Okay, Holly, sometimes I'm a little slow on the uptake. Apologies. Anheuser-Busch, home of Budweiser. Roast or toast, either way, we're game. You guys aren't even from the best city in Missouri, LOL. Oh, roasted. Interesting that Wendy's chose not to roast the quality of Budweiser beer. Although I find Bud Light to be a nice, easy drinking beer. But I think Budweiser owns a lot of other, they own some independent brewery, or formerly independent breweries. Kind of like the way Disney owned Touchstone or Miramax or something. Anyway, Oreo cookie. Roast me, Wendy. When adding milk makes you taste better, you're doing it wrong. Ouch. By the way, I just had a flashback to that picture we saw from Olive Garden's Twitter of Santa Claus holding The Olive Garden breadsticks and a glass of milk on a tray. Okay, not going to throw up in my mouth. Buttery breadsticks and milk. Yeah. Okay. Gillette Venus. Ooh, so that's kind of like the lady Gillette. We can soothe any burn. Nice. Hit us with your best. Yeah, Holly Gutierrez agrees that the breadsticks and milk were gross. Thank you, Holly. It was glue. Yes, we talked about that. Gillette Venus. We can soothe any burn. Hit us with your best. You're going to love our new pink straw. It's an extra $2.50. Ouch! Yes, because like women's razors, what are they? They cost more, and they're just like colored pink. Roasted. Way to roast, like, gender norms, Wendy's. Feeling it. Guys Snacks. Hey, y'all, do your best. National Roast Day. If you're in Kansas City and you want chips, don't worry. They'll still sell Pringles. Ouch! Guys Snacks. Roasted. Velveeta. Okay. I love how all these brands are getting in on this. Velveeta. No question about it. Okay, so, all right. No question about it. There's Michael Scott. I am ready to get hurt again. That's great. Michael Scott talking about getting into a relationship. We're closer to being the first restaurant on Mars than you are to being cheese. Boom. Roasted. Take that, Velveeta. GoPuff. I'm not even exactly sure what GoPuff is. GoPuff sounds like a 14-year-old vape lord named your company. I love that. That is so good. A 14-year-old vape lord. Nick DiGiovanni. Roast me. But not too hard. Wendy's. Remember that time you were on TV? Me neither. Ouch! National Roast Day. All right, last one here. Oculus. Oh, I want to see the Ad Age one, too. Two more. Oculus, where you have goggles for VR purposes and games. Your salt can't reach us in VR. Roast away. Wendy's. I don't need a $300 headset to help me run into my furniture. Nice. And Ad Age, the advertising magazine, might regret this one, but roast me. Look, it's Boomer Ad Week. Roasted. Wendy's. Some fine content there, Wendy's. Nicely done. Good job on doing Twitter, Wendy's. You got it. You nailed it. You nailed it.
Question.
Nicely done. Yes.
Do you dare make a request on that thread yourself?
Yeah, let's do it. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
We'll see. This might have to wait until this might be revealed in tomorrow's show.
Okay.
On what their inbox
So,
looks like.
All right. Okay. At Wendy's, may I order one roast, please? Hashtag National Roast Day.
Love it. Are you replying to that thread?
I just put at Wendy's, may I order one roast, please? Hashtag National Roast Day.
I think it's going to be, you're going to get a, maybe you'll have more luck replying to their actual tweet at the top. That
Okay.
seems to be where they're doing most of their work.
All right, then I will do that. Okay, uno momento.
Ooh.
Okay.
In the meantime, while we do that.
Yes, what's going on?
Formerly Ryan Reynolds Aviation Gin.
Yes.
Roast, please. Cheers. Wendy says, desperation to be culturally relevant is not a gin flavor, but we love the effort.
Wow. Wendy's, ruthless. Okay. For something that pretends to where's the thread? It seems like there's a lot. Oh, here we go. It's National Roast Day. Drop me a roast below. Okay. There we go. At Wendy's. May I order one roast? May I order one roast, please? Hashtag National Roast Day. It's also National Youth Day, apparently.
They need to have a committee that lets these things.
They do need to have a committee. There's too many days corresponding here. All right, may I order one roast, please? There we go. Tweet sent. All right, Travis, let's, you know what? We are going to look at some more of our wrong answers only, but first, let's jump into our Recs and Reviews. Recs and Reviews. So today, we're going to talk about a couple of a movie and a TV show. So the early reviews are in for the latest addition to the Scream franchise. It is dropping this weekend. The critics, they've seen it. They've spoken. I have not seen it. But here's the thing. In January, it's often a little bit of a dead zone for movies. Like, you get, like, people drop, like, crappy movies in January. And, like, it's really like a barren wasteland as far as releases go. But it's, you know, it is January 12th. We're getting a film this weekend, the latest in the Scream franchise, and y'all, it's getting good reviews. So let's, if we want to go to Rotten Tomatoes and read what some of the critics are saying about the brand new addition to the Scream franchise. David Arquette's back, Courtney Cox, Neve Campbell, Jamie, what's his name? All the screen. The guy in the Ghostface. Ghostface is back. They're all back. All right, let's see what they say. Okay, starting off, with the green splat. Okay, this one not so good. This clever, heavily meta picture has fun, both mocking its own existence and trying to find enough twists to justify itself, but the film is ultimately undone by the contortions necessary to keep the irreverent sleight of hand going. Okay, interesting. Holly Gutierrez saying, why? Who asked for more Scream? You know what, Holly, that was my exact response when I heard there was a new Kingsman movie coming out. I'm like, all right, the first one was good. Second one, not so much. Third one, big Y. Big Y. So, Holly, I feel you on that sentiment. Mary Reinstein from Us Weekly says, Us Weekly, I thought they only did celebrity pictures, but they are reviewing a movie. When you go to the same funhouse 5 times, you begin to see the cracks in the Hall of Mirrors. There you go. Okay, IndieWire chiming in. It's impossible to forget you're watching a fictional film. It may be exciting to let the audience in on the joke, but it's hard to get lost in this world. Okay, interesting. Bloody Disgusting. So that sounds like it's right up their alley. Bloody Disgusting, I believe they must review horror and that genre. Scream takes a hard, thoughtful look at Craven's legacy, Wes Craven, and the genre, carving up brutal commentary while holding up a bloodied mirror. Oh, pretty cool. The Times UK. In honor of the Times UK, allow me to read this one in my British accent. It's impossible not to appreciate the Guess the Killer game that remains the franchise's central and now only draw, but it's crushingly over-familiar and sadly fright-free. From the Times UK. Also, The Hollywood Reporter. It was 80% on Rotten Tomatoes, but we're getting a nice mix of good and bad. Seriously, overindulges in self-referential cleverness to the point of undermining the actual scare factor. Okay? Too clever by a bit. And Richard Roeper. We like Richard Roeper here. I'm a big fan back in the day, Ebert and Roeper. The new Scream stabs and jabs at our memories of the original and creates some bloody fresh twists of its own. There you go. So, overall, and let's see the ratings there. If you could scroll to the top, Travis. I think it was 80%. Oh, if you want to click back to, there we go. 80% on the tomato meter. No audience score as of yet. There you have it. So, Scream is coming out this weekend. Kobe shouts out Halloween. I mean, similar, like Halloween went back to like very familiar territory time and time again. And how many Halloween movies and reboots and sequels have there been at this point? So there you go. Travis, if you want to go ahead and bring up the Rotten Tomatoes page, Scream is coming out this weekend. Bring up the Rotten Tomatoes page for the television show Yellow Jackets, please. So I watched the first 4 or 5 episodes of the new Showtime show Yellow Jackets, and I know not everyone has Showtime, and you might need like Hulu Extra, I think, to have access to Yellow Jackets. But I enjoyed the heck out of this show. You've got shades of dark comedy, action, and drama all in this show. It's kind of hard to define and put in under one definition or put it into one genre. But it's like a genre-defying adventure and psychological journey. Basically, the premise of this show, a girls' soccer team, a high school girls' soccer team, the New Jersey State Champions, by the way. Shout out to my home state of New Jersey. Enjoy anything Jersey-related and enjoy that this show takes place in Jersey. Crashes. They're on a plane going to a meet, and they crash in some desolate mountains, and they are stuck trying to survive. So you have shades of Alive, Lord of the Flies, but then also we cut to and we have parallel storylines running through the time 20 or so years ago of the plane crash and spending time with the survivors today. And we see the stories unfold. And it's really fascinating. Like I mentioned, it's very much a female Lord of the Flies. You have these young women in high school jockeying for position of who is going to be in charge, who's going to who has different responsibilities, and you see these power dynamics amongst these young women working themselves out. And then in the present day, 20 years later, you are following these survivors as they're trying to figure out a mystery that's unfolding in present day in regards to what they went through. And you see very early on that what they went through is intense. And when I say Lord of the Flies, like Lord of the Flies, people got drunk on power. It was not easy to maintain a hierarchy when people are just thrust into an island or thrust into the wilderness. It's an intense show, but it's also darkly comedic. And one of the most delightful things about it, two just queens of the cinema in the 1990s and into the early 2000s, Juliette Lewis and Christina Ricci, they are paired up in the present day scenario of as they're two of the survivors from this plane crash, and they are excellent. And Christina Ricci, she plays such a funny, maladjusted weirdo, and Juliette Lewis as well. She is this cool kind of 20 years later grown up punk rock chick, and they are they're a real odd couple. So Yellow Jackets, it's smart, it's funny, it's dark, and it's got action, and it's got a lot of twists and turns. Absolutely worth checking out. I'm enjoying the heck out of it, and I plan on going back to it and finishing it. And actually, this week on my podcast, Binge Boys, hosted by myself and the very excellent Lon Harris, smart, funny gentleman in his own right, we will be talking about Yellow Jackets more in depth. And also, Binge Boys, produced by producer Travis. There you go. And let's bring up Yellow Jackets here and look at a couple of the reviews there, Travis. See what the critics have to say. 100% on the tomato meter. That's pretty dang good. That's like a perfect score. That's like a 4.0 in school. The high I feel about Yellow Jackets right now may not last, but for the first time in ages, I feel it feels earned, and I just want more people to talk to me about precisely how good it feels. Hey, Travis.
Yes.
Travis, are you? Would you do me a favor and read a handful of these while I step away for one moment?
Oh, yeah, you got it. Let me pull some up here, and you go right
Thank you.
ahead.
I'll be right back.
Okay, I have not seen Yellow Jackets, but I've heard enough discourse to get the picture, and it's something I am interested in checking out, but who's got Showtime, you know? Anyways, Allison Herman from The Ringer, as the top critic says, quote, "It's a fast, freaky ride. Strap on those oxygen masks. It's about to, quite literally, go down." Lorraine Ali from the Los Angeles Times says, "Yellow Jackets is many things, including my favorite new mystery drama of the year." Kind of some nice bullet reviews there. Adam White, UK Independent top critic, says, "Creators and showrunners Ashley Lyle and Bart Nickerson are quick to dole out the plot twists too, while ably balancing timelines and a parade of complicated lead characters. An hour with these women flies by." It was really strong. Carol Midgley of the Times UK. A lot of UK reviews coming in here. It seems like a very UK show. Not that it was made in there, but it seems like kind of their cup of, no pun intended, tea. A genre mashup of survival drama, teenage high school movie, gory horror flick with a dab of the Blair Witch Project. It is much better than that unholy mess sounds on paper. Anita Singh of the Daily Telegraph UK says, "There's a hell of a lot going on, but it had me gripped." And Philip McLeod of Slate says, "I'm here to proselytize the cult of Yellow Jackets."
Yes. So, yeah, Travis, they are the last one. Can you go back to that one that lists all those different genres?
Yeah, right here.
Yes. A genre mashup of survival, and thank you for reading those. And I thought, all of them are nailing different aspects of this show that make it so good. Yeah, it's kind of like just this unexpected gem. Because, Travis, you're absolutely right. Who has Showtime? It's you got to pay for an extended cable package. I'm fortunate enough to be able to watch it. And if you're ever thinking about it, and Showtime's got a couple good shows. It's got this. It's got the Dexter reboot or the new season on it, and some other stuff. But this show is so good. And what they were saying, a high school movie, gory horror flick with a dab of the Blair Witch Project, survival drama. But yeah, because it's also got the a little supernatural element like going on, like the storylines. They juggle it so well.
Mm-hmm. It seems like a one of those really just heady discussion podcast-worthy shows.
Yep. Oh, and we just I just heard D is on Backchannel coming on for the first time. So I just wanted to give a shout out to D. Very nice. And D, welcome to the party. Saw you just joined the stream. Thank you for being here. And please stick around. Come on back. And for everybody, thank you for listening. Thank you for being a part of the show and hanging out with your pal Hal. And if D, Kobe, Riyadh, Nathan, anyone else hanging out with us, if you want to be a part of the show, here's how you do it. You can go ahead and talk to your smart device, and then go ahead and use the magic word say, and you can put in anything you want to say after that. So let us know what you're up to. Let us know if you've watched anything good lately. So smart device, say, I'm hanging out, working from home. Or smart device, say, I'm enjoying a delicious ice cream sundae at my kitchen table. Or smart device, say, I've been watching the Book of Boba Fett and am moderately enjoying it. You can also communicate with us on YouTube, or go to backchannel.tv. And thank you, everybody, again, for being here. Your comments mean a lot, and I appreciate you being a part of the show. And we're going to be here until 1 o'clock on the West Coast, till 4 o'clock on the East Coast. And then stick around for The Drive with Mario Smith. Very interesting show, and a funny, smart Mario Smith taking you through the next 2 hours. And keeping things going, yesterday we posited a question to our audience on Twitter and on Facebook. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, I am at Hal Rudnick, and you can join in with some of our questions there. And we did a little segment where we asked a question for our segment called Wrong Answers Only, where we asked, if a job interviewer asks you what your greatest strength is, how would you respond? Wrong answers only. And now let's actually, I'm going to bring up Travis, are you able to bring up my Facebook? I got over 100 responses on Facebook.
Wow, I am navigating my way there now.
Gotcha. And just putting a button on that Yellow Jackets review. Yellow Jackets, it's available on Showtime. Absolutely worth it. It's just a very intriguing, fresh feeling show. Also, it's kind of nice that, it sometimes it's few and far between to find a show that passes the Bechdel test, where you have just multiple women like having a conversation, not about men or not with a man. So very strong show, just as far as the female influence and its female characters. Any luck, Travis?
Yes.
Finding more. Great.
There we go. Let's see here. Let me bring that up here and on to
all right.
Facebook.
Wrong answers only. Here we go. Our wrong answers only segment. How do you answer the job interview question? What is your greatest strength? Wrong answers only. There you can see I liked my own post. Hey, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. All right. Oh, thank you, Travis, for also liking it. Okay. So, what is your greatest strength? I take the world's greatest naps. Excellent. Thank you, Mark Von Wald. Brad Webb, what is your greatest strength? Quitting. Bye-bye. Nowadays, I think that's a lot of people's greatest strength. You know what I mean? Because workers are taking back the powers nowadays. So Brad Webb, part of the Great Resignation, I think they're calling it. What is your greatest strength? Asked the interviewer. Patrick Creel answers, shark wrestling. And then what would be great is if he had a video of himself wrestling a shark, and he could bring it up and show the interviewer right there. Shark wrestling. What is your greatest strength? About 350, says Yannick Martinez. So is that like your bench press? Quincy Lloyd. I can turn office supplies into weapons real easily. I'm like the John Wick of cubicles. Your tissue box, blunt object. This pen, for instance, you handed me the pen. There you go. I love that. Turning office supplies into weapons. Great for a job interview. Scott Mance, my old pal Scott Mance, who is one of the great film critics and movie reviewers around. Scott Mance says, patience. Ha, right. I guess Scott, a little bit impatient there, he's implying. Very nice. Before or after House of M in my continuity? I'm missing the reference there. Scrolling. Can we scroll? Can we scroll? Can we scroll? Can we scroll?
We can scroll.
Good. Yeah. Chris Pyland, I can help with Pai Gow Poker. Very nice. Sean Carlo, to answer this question, I would like to present my last 5 Wordle scores on gold embossed paper. Wordle. Travis, have you gotten into the Wordle craze yet?
Nope.
Gotcha.
No
I'm
idea.
a big. I'm a fan. I enjoy word games, and I dove into the Wordle. Nelson J. Delgado, I quit learning 10 languages. Impressive. That's like 8 more than I've stopped learning. Matt Brooksy says, my greatest strength is my weakness, and my greatest weakness is my strength. Also, my arms are really strong and muscly. That's like, first, it's kind of like a Zen koan. It's like, if the tree falls in the woods, if a tree falls in the woods and no one's there to hear it, does it make any noise? My strength is my weakness. My greatest weakness is my strength. But also, my arms are super buff and stuff. Nice. My honesty, and honestly, your questions are dull. Very nice. Zing the job interviewer. More wrong answers only. What is my greatest strength? Jim Corbin says his greatest strength is the tombstone pile driver. So Jim Corbin's greatest strength is the same as pro wrestler The Undertaker. That would be, you know what? That might be kind of cool to show up for a job interview dressed as The Undertaker. Like, you wouldn't get the job, but how much fun would it be just to take the piss out of the job interview and just be like, I'm here, and then do the Undertaker eye thing. Fun fact: if y'all remember Game of Thrones and Bran Stark, when Bran Stark would do that thing when he would warg, does anyone remember that? When he would warg into a different creature and kind of take over control of their body, he did this thing. His eyes would roll back into the back of his head, and he literally said in an interview, that he got part of that from watching The Undertaker on WWE, because The Undertaker would do his undead thing and his eyes would roll back in his head. So Bran Stark taking a page out of The Undertaker's book.
That's so
very
cool.
nice.
I had no idea.
Oh yeah. Fun fact. What else? What you got, Travis?
Oh no, that was it. You're just whenever you go on a little bit of a run, I like to throw in the full screen just so we know what's most important here.
You're most important. Thank you, Travis. Appreciate you. Billy Patterson, my pal Billy Patterson says, your greatest strength? Biceps, maybe quads. Taylor Orchie coming in with a sick burn. What's your greatest strength? Hey, ask your mom. Boom! Ow! Boom goes the dynamite. Kobe says, hey, these are the best. Thank you, Kobe. Appreciate that. Mike Nyman says, chest. Yeah, has not missed chest day. Sick dumbbells, bro. Kirk Broussard, pretending I don't hate people. I'm a waiter. Yeah, I don't blame you. Brian Wark, I set expectations low in the beginning. That is actually, there's an old adage, under promise, over deliver. There you go. Under promise. Yeah, I might be able to get it done by 5. Over deliver. Boom! I got it done by 4:45. Or I can get that report. I can probably get you that report by early next week. Boom! I got it to you at the very end of this week. Yeah. So, very good. Susan Thatcher, the ability to hear stupid questions without laughing my butt off. Dan Jones, not using the word every 3 words. That is a lost art. Tim Greer, finding everyone's computer passwords. Wow, that you need a guy like that. Around the office, just to make sure everybody's on the up and up. I mean, they're probably tracking your internet usage, if you're in the office. What is your greatest strength? Andy Forrest says, wind. So is that like the power of wind or breaking wind? I'm just wondering about that. Ed Thomas, arriving to the party with, excuse me, my glutes. Oh, yeah. I mean, depending upon some jobs, if you're sitting all day, your glutes being your greatest strength could be extremely advantageous. Also, if you are a bicycle messenger or a bike delivery guy, like in New York City, zigging and zagging out of traffic, like bringing like files to people or delivering like hot food to people, strong glutes. Or if you're a Peloton instructor, or a personal trainer, because if you're a personal trainer, here's the thing. Thanks to reality stars, the Kardashians, tastes and trends, glutes are in, all right? And if you were there, I think there are certain professions, Instagram fitness model, influencer, Peloton instructor, bike messenger, maybe toll booth operator because you're sitting on your butt all day. Or toll booth some are sitting, some are standing. But yeah, you're going to want strong glutes. Although I would encourage maybe a standing desk as well, because they say sitting is the new smoking. They say that. I'm not exactly sure how that works. But yeah. Folks, those were just a taste. We got over 150 responses between Twitter and Facebook. Just a little taste of wrong answers only. This is a segment we'll bring back. We had a lot of fun doing it on previous Your Pal Hal shows, asking about. I loved it when we asked about what movie did Batman's parents see the night they were taken out of commission. We got a lot of fun, dumb answers there. So we'll bring that back. It is 12:52 on the Your Pal Hal show, and we've had a lot of fun today. And there's one last segment we have, and this is a segment about segments that did not make it into our show. It's called Rejected Segments. Rejected Segments. And we've got a couple of rejected segments today. Among them was Hal sharpens a pencil with a knife. So if you could see the point on this pencil, very low, very low. And I have this trusty Swiss Army knife that was given to me as a gift years ago by my sister, but Travis was like, "Oh no, that's dangerous. You might cut yourself, and also it's going to be boring to just like try to like whittle. Also, it's a messy, just sitting here, like basically whittling." Sharpening.
Not only is this not entertaining, it's as not entertaining as it is dangerous.
You're right. I made a little progress.
That's
very
good.
little progress. Our other segment was other rejected segment was Hal plays with a fake mustache and wears it as different forms of facial hair. I look like the guy from Anthrax. Or can you suggest a good place that does eyebrow waxing?
You do a good Anthony Davis impression.
Yes, the brow. Anthony Davis from the Los Angeles Lakers. Not to be confused with our own Anthony Davis. Holly Gutierrez, let's pop that comment into the onto the screen. That's funny. Thanks, Holly. Folks, this has been the Your Pal Hal show. Thank you for spending time with us today. Thank you to everybody at Backchannel. And thank you to producer Travis for being my port in a storm. Thank you for leading the way, being a lighthouse on this journey through the wonderful world of streaming. Don't forget to stick around for The Drive with Mario Smith. I will see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. on the West Coast, 2 p.m. on the East Coast. Thank you, Covey. Covey says be careful. And thank you, Jason N., for hanging out with us. I appreciate you as well. Been a fun ride. Talk to you tomorrow.